Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about value proposition design in healthcare, a concept that is often the difference between a healthcare innovation that changed life and one that never get off the shelf. In medicine, we are great at how, the science and the technology. But value proposition is about the why. It's about making sure that what we build actually fits into the messy, high stake quality of clinical care. Over the next minutes, we will explore how to bridge the gap between a great idea and a solution that patients and doctors actually want to use. So, what is a value proposition? A value proposition is a promise of value delivered to a customer. It explains how a product or services solve a problem or improve a situation. At a glance, it clarifies who benefit, which problem is solved, and why the solution matters. And why it matters guides clinical adoption, reimbursement, conversation, and research priorities. So, simply, it's a promise. It's a promise of a specific value you are going to deliver to your customer. Think of it as an elevator pitch for your solution. It clarifies three things: who is specific benefit, which problem are you solving, and why it matters. In healthcare, this is a vital because it guides how we get clinical adoption, how we talk to insurance company about reimbursement, and how we decide what research to prioritize. Their core components: customer job, pain, and gains. Customer job is task patients, clinicians, or administrators need to accomplish: diagnosis, monitoring care, and coordination. Pains: barriers such as long wait, diagnostic error, workflow, friction, or high cost. Gains: desired improvement, faster recovery, fewer error, reduced cost, and better experience. So, for example, for clinicians, a job might be monitor patient vital remotely. Pains include time-consuming manual review. Gain include real-time alert and fewer readmission. So, you understand, to design a great value proposition, we have to look at the world through the user's eye using three lenses: job, pain, and gains. Customer job are the tasks a patient or a doctor is trying to finish. For example, a clinician's job might be monitoring vital or coordinating care. Pain are the headache, anything that annoys the user or prevent them from getting the job done. It could be a long wait time, error, or just too much paperwork. Gains. Gain are the win the user hope for. They want faster recovery time, fewer mistakes, and a better overall experience. So, if you understand these three things, you have done 80% of the work. Value proposition canvas overview. The canvas has two complementary parts: the customer profile and the value map. Customer profile, like job, pains, gain, and the value map, product or services, pain reliever, or gain or created. Use it to align a solution feature with concrete clinical needs. So we use a tool called value proposition canvas. As you can see on the screen, it has two sides: the customer profile, like the circle. This is where you map out the job, pain, and the gain we are just talking about. And the value map, the square. This is your solution. It lists your product, your pain relievers, how you stop the headache, and your gain creators, how you provide the mix. The goal is alignment. You want the feature of your product to plug directly into a clinical needs of the user. If there is a gap between the circle and the square, your product wouldn't be adopted. Next is customer profile, clinical example. Let's look at a real world example, remote patient monitoring. Jobs, monitor patient vital remotely, detect iteration, early coordinate care, transition. Pains, manual data review is time consuming, high false alarm, fragmented communication across times. Gains, accurate real time alert, consolidated dashboard, reduce cognitive load, improve outcome. So, our customer is our clinicians. Their job include monitoring vital and spotted when a patient is getting worse. Their pain, they are buried in data. Reviewing everything manually takes forever. They get too many false alarms, and communication between teams is often a mess. What they gain from a perfect solution would be accurate, real-time alert and a dashboard that makes sense of the chaos, reducing their mental exhaustion. Value map, translating needs into a solution. Now, how do we build a square to fit that circle? Product and services, pain reliever, and gain and creators. Product and services, remote patient monitoring system, wearable, cloud analytics, clinician dashboard. Pain reliever, automated alert, prioritized triage, continuous data capture to reduce manual review. Gain creator, predictive analytics, fewer readmissions, team saving, and improve patient reassurance. For example, an arrhythmia alert that prevents an avoidable ED visit and shorten time to treatment. So, product and services is actually a system with wearable and cloud analytics. Meanwhile, pain reliever is to stop the data fatigue pain. We use automated alert and a triage system that highlights only the most urgent cases. There, this stops the manual review. Meanwhile, the gain creator, we use predictive analytics to save time and prevent patients from ending up back in the hospital. So a great outcome here would be an alert that catch a heart rhythm issue early, preventing an emergency room visit and getting the patient treated faster. Interactive exercise diabetes app. Map one persona, patient or clinician, and list job, pains, and gains. Then purpose one product feature that relieves a pain and one that creates a gain. So it's your turn. Imagine we are designing an app for someone with diabetes. So step one is identify the primary job. For example, manage blood glucose between clinic visit. Step number two is list top pain, manually log hypoglycemia risk and desired gain. Fewer hypoglycemic event, better adherence. And last step three is propose a minimum viable feature and a plan with plot to test assumption. So the three steps are what is their primary job? It's managing their blood sugar between doctor visit. Number two is what are the pain? Keeping manual log is a core and their constant fear of low blood sugar, hypoglycemia. And the step three is what a feature we can build. Maybe a simple alert system for low sugar. So the key is to start small, a minimum viable feature, and test it quickly with a pilot to see if it actually helps. Designing for adoption, principles and course. Patient centered design around real work flows and experiences, evidence based, collect clinical and operational outcome for decision making. Iterative, pilot measure, refine, don't shape assumption. Scalable, consider integration, compliance, and total cost of ownership early. Key takeaways and call to action. Value proposition make innovation useful, usable, and valuable to a real world user. The map jobs, pain and gain, then align product, pain reliever, and gain creators. Test with pilot, gather evidence, and iterate to drive adoption and impact. Call to action is in your next project, start with one validated customer job, design a focused pain reliever, run a short pilot, and measure one meaningful clinical outcome. So, these are the bottom line. Value proposition make innovation useful and valuable. My challenge to you in your next project, don't start with the technology. Start with one validated job, design one focused pain reliever, and run a short pilot to measure if it actually improves our clinical outcome. Let's build things that matters. Thank you for today. This is the end of the presentation.